typical considerations when submitting an offer, especially people in our generation. So number one, we might have to sell our house. So the offer might be conditional based on the sale of our house. That typically has a 72-hour clause where they keep it on the market. They could accept your offer conditionally, they keep it on the market, but if another offer comes in, you have 72 hours to sell your house in order for your offer to stand. Secondly, if you're reviewing condo documents, so you're downsizing, you're going into maybe a 55 plus community, or maybe an extended care facility, and you need to check those condo documents. Like what does the condo board and association do for you? And so typically a condo, like you have condo fees every month, which can increase just like rent. And those condo fees typically contribute to the reserve fund, the exterior insurance, exterior maintenance, so things like lawn cutting or snow removal, lighting, like all the exterior. Sometimes condo boards will also pay for windows, roof, anything on the exterior of the building. So you need to be aware of what the fees are and what the fees pay for every month. And the other thing is you need to know where the reserve fund is at, because if the reserve fund is low, that means they can do something called a special assessment, where everybody who lives in the complex has to pay on top of the condo fees to get whatever it is done. Like for example, fencing, everyone has to contribute $4,000 to do all the fence. So you need to know if there's a special assessment coming and where the budget is at. That's condo docs. The other one, if you're not going into a condo but you're buying a house, it's called an RPR, and this means real property report. So this is basically a survey of the land, the use of the land, to make sure that there's nothing built onto the land that can obstruct any municipal services like water lines, power, all that stuff, or infringe upon a neighbor's property. Like we need an RPR. If you don't have an RPR, which costs about $700 to $900, or if a seller doesn't have that, a seller will offer title insurance, which means that if they do have a deck built over a municipal service, and the municipal service comes in and says, hey, we need to service this area, you have to tear out the deck, but there'll be insurance to cover that. So sellers can pick either one, but I recommend ensuring that there's an RPR because it's just better and easier for everybody.